Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol, and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. Now, there's a little bit of a Lego theme going on this week, as you can see, because my very good friends at Mini UK last week sent me this Speed Champions mini Lego set. And because it was raining today, I've spent the morning making that. But I thought it would be a great opportunity to bring together all of my Lego. I've not got a massive collection, but I am a huge fan. And it actually all started off with that Caterham 620R, and then through the wonders of YouTube, I actually ended up with that very car from Caterham for 2 weeks. So that is the car that I ended up doing 160 miles an hour in down the airfield at Bruntingthorpe. And then obviously I added the two really big Technic Legos, and I do realise there's a new Lamborghini one that was released last week, and I am very, very tempted. But I need to stop spending money. But I wanted to say a huge thank you to Mini UK for sending me some Lego to keep me sane during lockdown. Anyway, if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views, and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And that's it, a very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Okay, leader of the pack last week was Francois G. Congratulations, sir. Joined in the famous five by Simon W, Noisy Man X, Stella Smith, and Kevy427. So whoever puts the first comment this week, you will be my leader of the pack next week, and the first 5 comments you will be in my famous 5. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was Jim Hutton, who was working on late, logging jobs off in the work centre, drinking the world's worst coffee, and listening to the Midweek 180 like a podcast. I love your style, sir, but whatever you're doing right now, and wherever you are, put it in the comments below, and I'll give you a shout out next week. Now, last week's question was whether any of you had keyless entry cars and kept the keys in a Faraday pouch, and many of you did, and I will now be looking into doing a video on that very subject. This week's question, I wanted to know how many of you are Lego fans. What kits have you got? What kits do you want? And how long have you been doing it? And if you have kids, do you buy the kit actually for you rather than for your kids? Because I reckon there's a few of you probably do that. Now, the motorsport news this week, sadly, Wales Rally GB has been cancelled due to coronavirus, which is very sad. However, to keep us smiling, there have been some pictures of Formula One cars returning to the track. So we are hopefully going to get some Formula One action in not too many weeks' time, which is very exciting. But then the biggest exciting news for all us car fans is the first car event of the year has been confirmed. That's the London Concourse, which will take place on the 19th and 20th of August at the Honourable Artillery Company in the City of London. So it's basically a car show on the schedule for the first time pretty much this year, which is very exciting. Don't know if you saw, the guys from Revenant Automotive have basically remodeled the front end of the Vantage. I'll put the old Vantage up now, and then their new reworked front end. And I never had a big problem with the old Vantage, to be honest, but I do see what they've done. I quite like it. I think it's quite interesting, that's for sure. But I'd just stick with the original one, to be honest. Now then, I did read that there were some people potentially delaying buying a new car because of rumours of a government scrappage scheme. I would love to know what you think of another scrappage scheme. The last one for me, I kind of understood why they did it, but it killed off so many kind of modern classic cars. So many cars you don't see anymore because they were sent to the big scrappage dealer in the sky so that someone could get a little bit of money off of a new Renault Clio, which I think is just really, really sad. And then video news. Now, sadly, my Defender plans this week have had to be changed for reasons beyond my control, which is very, very gutting. So on Friday this week, I'm hoping to bring you my first ever drive of a Peugeot 1.9 205 GTI. Now, I'm due to film this tomorrow, and the weather doesn't look brilliant, but I am hopeful that we'll be able to get it done. That wasn't bad timing, was it? I am beyond excited about driving this car. I've lusted after 205 GTIs since they first came out. It was when I was a young driver, the car to have, probably that and a Renault 5 GT Turbo, which I also love to drive as well. And to get the opportunity to drive one is very, very special. So I really hope that I can get the film done. I have another another car review filmed and in the can If I can't film tomorrow, but I'm confident I should be able to, because the weather, I'm sure it's not going to be that bad. And while I'm there, I'm also going to film with another car that will hopefully drop on the channel on Monday. So I'm trying to kind of really hit you with some big car reviews at the moment. Next week I have 3 unbelievable cars planned, and the week after that, it's even better. And unfortunately, I try not to tell you what's coming because, like Defender, and unfortunately I kind of dropped a few hints I was due to drive Defender, if it doesn't happen, it's like the kiss of death. The second I mention it on the channel, something will happen to mean it can't be done. So I'm just mortified and gutted that I couldn't bring Defender to you now, but I will be bringing it to you as soon as possible. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. Last thing I wanted to do today was just say a huge thank you to everybody that put a comment on my film on Saturday announcing the end of COVID-19 daily vlog and my, if you like, my kind of best bits video on Sunday. I've been overwhelmed by the comments and the love, and it really has meant the world to me, and it's something that I will kind of, it's going to be special for a very long time, and I appreciate that everyone really enjoyed it, so thank you so much. But I'll see you on the next film, guys, which is this Friday at 6 o'clock for a proper car review. Oh yes, a proper car review. The Peugeot 205 GTI, the 1.9.